Hi, I'm Ram. Welcome back to my playthrough of Morrowind. Last time we were... Well, we found sort of, I imagine, the main quest for this island. There's 6 sort of standing stones, and each one we have to perform a task for. And then that'll, sort of harmonise with nature and the gods. But there's been a couple of people in these small cave houses that we're going to try and help out. This guy lost all of his friends because they were turned to stone. Apparently that's in a cave somewhere near here. God, there's a lot of bears over there. And also we're looking for coal-borne barrows. Which is... Are these your 3 friends, actually? I mean, maybe. Ah, Stone of Elenda. I thought it was like an interior cave I was looking for. Stone of Nucleus and... Hrunor. Right, okay, that's not helpful. I was hoping we'd be able to explore an actual cave. He's sort of in like an immortal pickle. He's looking for the entrance to Sovngarde, which I was hoping maybe we'd get some sort of clue about from checking the stones of his friends, but you can't interact with them, so I guess we're kind of at a loss. We're just gonna have to... I don't know. I don't even know what the gateway to Sovngarde would look like, so... I don't know. If we see something suspicious, we'll remember this is a quest. Ah, there's a barrow around here. This is Eddard Barrow, and it's already unlocked, so that must have been one I've already done. Magic. Yeah, all of my swords are kind of depleting. Because I'm actually getting through the enchantments on my swords, which is kind of annoying. And frost obviously doesn't work very well against the guys here. Briefly considering maybe enchanting some more fire swords, but also... is it really worth it? Probably not. This is another barrow here. Looks a lot taller. Yolgir Barrow. Right, this is one we haven't been to. I don't think we've heard anything about this one either. Ah, looks like a little... Oh my Christ. Okay, good to know they have sneaking. These guys in general seem way more intelligent than the Draugr in Skyrim. They're actually doing, like, advanced moves on me and stuff. Whereas the ones in Skyrim were just literal zombies. Draugr, Bone Dog, alright. Is there anything else? Fall of the Snow Prince, this is Falmer stuff. Or... Battle of Mosring. Right, a long book, so I won't read it, I'll just summarise it. This is the body of the Snow Prince, who is apparently a very pale elf. Although, I do seem to notice there isn't actually a body in there. So... But yeah, they didn't say directly Falmer. So, maybe not Falmer. Although, I'm having to remember my Elder Scrolls lore. I swear there was like a race of super pale elves that weren't Falmer, and then they went crazy and turned into Falmer, so... Maybe this was just like a super old, long-living person of that. Frost damage, weakness to frost, disintegrate armor. Well, this is unique, so I gotta have it. And then Ancient Steel, which doesn't... Ancient Steel... Yeah, this isn't special armor. I'll take the book though. And I do find it concerning his body's not there. So I guess we'll probably be running into him soon. Is there anything else in this cave? Not really. It also revealed in the book that the Stalrime they use is like intentional. I assumed it was kind of like a natural process, but no, it's like it's a specific enchantment the Nord put over their dead to protect them from, you know, looters like me. So that's nice. More barrows here. Cave of Hidden Music. This is the location we're supposed to be going for the Earthstone. Now, from what I remember from the little tale we were told is there'll be a song that's going to be played, and then we'll have to like recreate it via notes on the floor. So doesn't seem that bad. There are any enemies in here guarding? Right, nice little endure potion, nice bit of gold. Of course, very high lock level chests with, I'm guessing, not anything of note in them. There we are. Shard blades. Lot of shard blades. And nothing else. Alright. This room... Ah, no, there's a cave here. I was worried if, like, maybe I hadn't activated this room correctly. So it wasn't showing up properly. Nothing but boring Draugr in here so far. This isn't really much of note, but this piece of rock looks like a very scary, evil face. Especially from a distance. I don't know, there's not much interesting in this cave. I'm having to, like, stretch just staring at rocks. This looks... Is this anything? This might be a dead end. Right, there's a Chamber of Song around here. And another nice little way downstairs. That's just a chest that's not going to have anything good in it, isn't it? This, I won't lie, this area is reminding me a little bit of the sewers in Mournhold. Just because it's fairly slow and repetitive. There we are. Is this any good loot in here? Perhaps. And yeah, those guys are annoying because they don't hit you hard, so you just have to, like, mash the attack button. Which is, I mean, that's a problem I have with Morrowind's combat in general, but it's a lot worse with the higher level enemies. Because it's just like, it's like a solid 30 seconds of, like, just mashing the RT button every time. It's kind of a nightmare. Right, Chamber of Song. Hoping to do a little bit of puzzling in here. Alright, that's... I can't see anything to play it on, so... You're just gonna keep doing that until I find the actual piano pieces, aren't you? Alright, give me a sec. They gotta be around here somewhere. Aha, this looks like something. Yes, these little funnels. Right, so do it again. Okay, well that's pretty easy. Ah, I do the bottom ones, alright. Alright, mimics it back. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did that. Or is it... Ah, they don't correspond directly. Yeah, I'm not sure it's an exact one-to-one, which is kind of confusing. Yeah, because this one's lower than this one, even though it should be the other way around. Hold on. Okay, I wish there was a way to turn off the ones up top, because I'd like them to stop, because they kind of get in the way of me hearing my tunes. So it goes lowest, second highest, highest, and then back to second. There we are. I was able to recreate this down, so when I did, the pattern changed. Alright, we're doing this, are we? Make your noise. Make your noise. So that's highest, middle, lowest, highest. There we are, it's going a bit nuts now. Is that... Journal has been updated. After repeating a new pattern, the sound swelled and then grew silent. I should return to the Earthstone. Lovely. I will do. Is there anything else lootable in this little area? And also, am I actually going to loot this area, knowing it's probably just a million Draugr? I mean, I don't really want to, but... What if there's good loot? There could be good loot. You know what? For once, I'm actually going to leave a ruin without having looked through all of it. I don't have the patience, and also this isn't where I thought my mark spell was. Yeah, we're not where I'm supposed to be. Alright, I'm gonna have to jump back to the Earthstone. I think it was just sort of slightly there-ish, slightly north of Raven Rock, so I'll get back there. Oh yeah, we were trying to find a ship up the west coast. Did we find that? I think I may have gotten distracted by something else. Seen a light off the coast to the northwest. I should get this information to Falco. Ah, I thought I was just supposed to go and try and look for the ship. But apparently we gotta check in with good old Falco first, so glad I checked that. Right, hello Falco. Here on assignment I have knowledge about the ship. A light northwest of here? Well, I guess that could be it, though I can't imagine how they managed to miss the colony. Can you go and take a look? We're not desperate for supplies, but they were supposed to deliver a shipment of picks that will make our work much easier. Alright, that's fine. I wonder if maybe the ship wouldn't have appeared unless I actually spoke to Falcar. That's north. I've made that mistake before. I always wanna head the other way. Don't know why. It just I guess it's because that's the way the coast is. Right, is this conveniently the Earthstone right here? Because I think it might be. This is, yeah, cool. We'll check round here. We kill this bear. There we are, thank you. Stone, journal has been updated and it's gone all nice and shiny. Very nice, I've completed the Gift of the Earth ritual. Began to glow with a mysterious light. Lovely. 1 down, I think 5 to go. Ah, this looks like a ship over here. And Draugr, it's rare to see you out in the wild. I didn't really know you were capable of getting out of your caves. Oh my god, 3 of you at once maybe isn't the best idea. I have a little bit of distraction. It is embarrassingly how quick the Dremora Lord dies though. Right, Drauggr's down. None of you had nice names. But yeah, I wonder what the light they were seeing is, because I can't see anything around here. Kind of in a snowstorm though. Elberoth, is that one of the names I was supposed to remember? Potentially. Can I actually get onto your ship? Ah.
Get them away! Get them away! The horrid things!
You killed them, you're all gone, don't leave me here, you've got to let me go with you. Oh, you just can't leave me? No one would be that heartless, I'd freeze to death out here. I don't know what I was thinking, hitching a ride on a supply ship in the first place. Who appoints a wood elf captain of a ship? I should have known better. Then that horrible crash. And now they're all dead and the supplies are ruined, and I just want to get warm. Oh, please take me with you. Oh, alright, come on. Oh, thank you, there isn't even any food left to survive on. Most of the supplies are gone. Well, I guess you should just take me to whomever your boss is. I mean, I hope you're not offended that I'm assuming that you're not the boss. It's just that people tend to be... It's just that the people that tend to be bosses of things don't usually wander about the countryside looking for people to help. They send other people to do those sort of things, don't they? Hey, how come we're not going anywhere yet? Oh god, more escort, come on. I guess this is more of a main quest, so I guess I better not let you die on the way there. How far is it? Luckily not that far, and I'm gonna maybe rest, so I don't know, maybe if it's sunshiny, yeah, we'll be able to actually see the enemies before we walk directly into them. Right, luckily this lady does have a sword to defend herself with, so at least that's something. We are being ambushed by Spriggans and Reiklings and just everything. You know, this island's very densely packed with stuff. Right, stop hitting her. Oh my Christ, these guys are annoying. Alright, let's swear to shore or whatever that we don't run into anything else on the way. Managed to keep this lady alive. I hope by boss it means Falco. Ah, it does. I just can't thank you enough for rescuing me from that horrible shipwreck, the Untethered. I'm sure I'll have a delightful time here in the colony. I do hope that the people here are nice and like to chat. I wouldn't get your hopes up. There's like 3 guys here, and also it's a mining colony. But I don't know, guess we're getting new people. Right, let's talk about... Can you tell me more about the ship? Yeah, it's wrecked. Are you sure? Well then, there's little more that can be done. At least a single survivor made it. I told Carnius it was a bad idea to take the lowest bidder, and that this was too important to not take seriously. Well, at least you've solved that mystery, the Untethered. Thank you for looking into it. You just need to make sure the word gets to Carnius. If only we had those pickaxes. Yes, there were several miners' picks that were supposed to be sent over. We can manage without the other things, but we really need those to make any decent progress in this mine. Did you happen to check the wreckage? There's always a chance that a few of the supplies survived the wreck. Well, if you come across any, I'd be willing to pay you to deliver them here. Keep it in mind, will you? Oh, I knew I should have checked that shipwreck. I couldn't actually remember what the supplies they were getting were, so I'm gonna head back to Carnius. I'm hoping that's just like an optional if you want. Like the getting a copy of the closed tongue for the Royal Guard was in the tribunal. So that's not gonna be my top priority. Someone's attacking me in this fort full of guards. It's probably not gonna go well. Right, hello Carnius. Current assignment. What? It's gone? This is unacceptable. After the money I spent on this venture. Fine, fine. Another ship will have to be sent for. Well, don't just stand there. The longer I look at you, the longer I have to think about it. Please just take this and go away. Come back in a few days. And then 300 goals for my efforts. God, you are a cheapskate. No wonder no one wants to work with you. Hear the rumours about a flying ship? They say it was headed north of here into a thick blizzard. Can't imagine it survived the storm. Yeah, that's the good old Dwemer airship. We're still gonna need to do that. I imagine that's gonna be like a pretty difficult thing. Just because it's... Well, I mean, it's a barrow in the shape of a wolf's eye, so I imagine that's gotta be like one of the main things to do on this island. Can't rest here, enemies are nearby. Who's fighting me? I can't tell. Anyway, I'm gonna do the usual of just waiting for several days while Carnius, I don't know, just pouts in his room. There we go, journal's been updated. 3 days exactly again. So, what can I do for you this time? Current assignment, I still don't have anything for you to do, steward. Go bother Falco if you must. Alright, I'll head over there. Whether you know it or not, the Untethered, you have arrived at a crossroads. Do you mean morally, or is that just what you're building? If he hasn't already, I'm sure Carnius will approach you before long. He will attempt to draw you into his plans for this colony, and although I do not know what they are, I know they'll be carried out at the expense of the hard-working people of this colony. Rather than see you fall prey to his greed, I would hope that you would give consideration in aiding me in making Raven Rock a better place for us all. Well, I definitely don't like Carnius, and he doesn't like me, so I'm probably more into helping you. Also, you are the people building it, so it's only fair, I suppose. I can now reveal to you that the true reason I took this position was to counter whatever schemes Carnius may have. I want to see this colony succeed, the Untethered, and I believe you can help me to see that it does. I shall give you some time to think it over. Let me know when you're ready to make a choice. Pretty much immediately, actually. Yeah, I'll help you. Excellent, I'm glad to have you working with me. From now on, every future assignment you are given will come from me. Good, well I don't have a real assignment for you, perhaps you can help me with something. I have a difficult decision to make, and your input will be valuable to me. Ooh, we're making a lot of decisions here. Raven Rock is expanding nicely, despite the heavy ore quotas Carnius has insisted on. It's time we build something other than housing, and the funds are available to build either a smithy or a trader's outpost. I'm having a difficult time deciding which would suit us better, and I'd value your opinion. Take some time and think it over. Talk to the workers if you'd like, and come back when you've made up your mind.
Well, it couldn't get
Right. So, yeah, I probably believe doing this is best to just get the consensus of everyone's round here. And yes, Naked Man is still coming over here. So, I think I might just go around and maybe take all of their opinions on it. Because I see the... I see the appeal of both. Because, like, a tradesman would add, like... I can't think of a word, like a reason to visit here. Wow, 100 level locked door. So it could definitely bring more people here, but then again, this is an ebony mining town, so, you know, it makes sense to be a smithy. Right, I'll talk to you. Do you have any opinions? You're asking me? Well, gee, it's nice to know that you think I'm important. I think it would be great if there was a place where I could go shopping and buy some nice new clothes. Maybe something that isn't wool, you know. I'm a very big fan of wool, of course, but after a while it gets a little itchy and starts to smell. Alright, well, okay. I'm gonna prioritize decisions of the workers who are building here, because you only arrived like 2 days ago, so... But I suppose there's only like 3 people living here, so...
Another 100 vials of ore.
What can I do for you? Decision? Well, if you ask me, we need a smith here. If the equipment breaks down, we could just get it fixed here instead of shipping it off to the mainland. But that's just my opinion. Yeah, that sounds really good. That makes a lot of sense. Can I ask you as well? So check. I don't know that I care either way, to be honest. I guess I'd have to say a trader would be better to have since I could buy all sorts of things there. Right. It's better. Are you part of this colony? I can't actually remember. Can ask you anyway. Tough question, I'd rather see a trader here. Maybe that way more people would be interested in stopping by. Then maybe some of them would want to stay, and that would make the workload lighter for all of us. Right, so we're 3 trader, 1 smithy. I'll check some of these buildings out round here just in case they have people in them. Right, I don't know if the boat lady counts, because I don't technically know if she lives here. But I'll ask you anyway. No, I can't ask you. Is there other places I can't check? Yeah, I'm pretty sure everything else is shut. Could I maybe check in the ebony mine? I don't think I've actually been in here yet. Mine entrance. And there's a mine down here. Is there anyone actually working down here right now? Because, someone. Okay, glad I checked. You. I can't ask you about anything. This mine is genuinely gigantic. Like, look at the size of it on my map. It's absolutely huge. There does look like there's... yeah, something weird along there, maybe. Or is that just what ebony looks like on the map? Yeah, for an ebony mine, this place looks like it's running concerningly low on ebony. This area down here has a ton of it, but the rest of it The rest of it seems like it's already been dug out, which is kind of a bit concerning for the longevity of this place. Right, regardless, I'm back here. So, what was the votes? You were trader. You were... What were you? I'm going to need to look before. You were smith. You were also trader. Ah, the problem is, if I was asked, I would go smith. But, yeah, I suppose I don't actually live here, so... I guess we're going trader then, because that's the majority. Let's talk about this decision. So, yeah, everyone thinks a trader. A trader, eh? Well, we can certainly build that, though it'll take some time. Are you absolutely sure that's what we should build? Once we invest the money in it, we can't change the plans. Yeah, I took a little vote, so it's fine. So be it, I'll get the men started on construction. You take the news to Carnius. I doubt he'll care, but Stendar forbid he doesn't know every little detail of what goes on here. Alright, back to Carnius. Assignment, alright, just checking in with Carnius, and I might as well put my mark spell here just for easiness if I'm gonna be coming back here a lot. Carnius, we have made our decision. What? Fine, that's fine. I honestly don't care. Just make sure there are no problems. I don't want to be bothered with this again. And then give me a little bit of money, and I should check back in a few days when the work is done. Ah, he knows that I've picked Falco. Poor him. So I guess we're doing the waiting game again. Lovely. Back here. See, you've got these builds. I'll check out the trader in a bit. I want to talk to you first. Here on assignment. The work is almost done. Let Carnius know, would you? Okay, it says the construction should be nearly complete. So, is it complete or is it not? I got a journal update telling me to come back here. So, where is it? Can't actually see it around here. I'll wait another 24 hours, see if this affects anything. Still does not. They're really trying to make me go back to Carnius, even though I was just there. Alright, guess so.
You chose Falco.
Right, you finally. Trader's almost done. Fine, now leave me alone. Right, this is a lot of back and forth. You don't want me for anything else. We are recalling yet again. Now, where are you? Is this all good?
But good decisions are better.
Lovely. Here on assignment. Yep, I've spoken to him. It seems that nothing is easy, the Untethered. Carnius replacement supply ship has brought new problems with it, namely one Barrow Ignatius. He seems to think he deserves extra payment for delivering our supplies and taking the ore back to the mainland. And I, for one, have no intention of giving it to him. I've given up on trying to reason with him. Why don't you try talking some sense into him? Right, how much extra payment? He's demanding a ridiculous sum of money. I won't even repeat what it is, or else he'll refuse to take any of the ore back to the mainland. This is unacceptable, and something needs to be done about it. I've tried reasoning to him with no avail. I'd like you to talk to him. Right, will do. Is he wandering around? Probably not. He's probably near the docks. There, I do like that we have a nice functioning little dock now. I'll prepare my Charmazard. There we are. You. 100% good. Well now, they finally sent someone to deliver the extra payment I requested. I told them if I was going to make this trip on top of what Eloroth was doing, it'd cost them. Now I'm getting tired of waiting. Eloroth is a dead guy, isn't he? He's a friend of mine. Not much to look at, and certainly not much of a captain, but he was a hell of a fighter. Always brandishing that stupid sword of his. But what business is it of yours? Let's talk about this extra payment of mine, shall we? Fine, let's discuss. That's right, you see this boat? It doesn't go anywhere until I've got that money in my hands. Your boss already knows what I'm after, and unless you're here to give it to me, I suggest you get lost, otherwise you might get hurt. Right, is there anything else I can say to you? I like you, I really do, but you're not going to talk me out of it. I want my money and I want it soon.
May I help?
Alright. Is this just that I have to talk back to Falco? There's a lot of back and forth talking to people in this one. Right, I wish I could at least try and threaten the guy at the docks a bit. And... see, he's completely unreasonable. There must be a way around this, the Untethered. Talk to Apronia, maybe there's some way to exploit this correction to Elberoth. Okay, that makes sense. The guy down there doesn't seem to know that he's dead. Let's talk to you about... Christ, I can't even remember what his name is. Elberoth, there we are. He was completely incompetent as a ship captain, I can tell you that much. Such an odd little Bosma too. Thought he was the best fighter in the province, always waving that sword around. But then the ship crashed and he was injured. For all his talk of being a good fighter, he sure didn't last long against those horrible undead things. I ended up taking his saber and using it to defend myself. About the only thing he ended up being good for in my opinion. Right, so we can potentially trade this as use for the payment. Certainly came in handy, but now that I think of it though, I don't really have much of a use for it. Here, you take it. Not like it's worth much of anything, but odds are you'd be more likely to use it than I ever will.
Well, if it isn't you,
I'm gonna check in case this is anything
you're one of the
interesting. No, it's not even enchanted, it's just like a regular basic thing. I would be happy to trade this for the payment. There we are. It's certainly not getting a place on my shelf. Elberoth, his saber. What? You're going to try and tell me you have it? Sure, it's easy to talk. A guy like Elberoth, though, he wouldn't just say he had his saber, he'd show you he had it. And a guy looking at Elberoth holding his saber, he'd understand things pretty good, or he'd be real sorry. Alright, you want me to equip it even though it's not a particularly good sword.
May I help?
There we are. I'll start brandishing it. I'll even do a little practice swipe over there so you know I mean business. Don't try to intimidate me, you. That sword looks like Elberoth's. Is that his saber? It is indeed. How did you... But where? So it's true? He's dead? You don't mean to tell me that you... I mean, you didn't kill him, did you? Okay, listen. Maybe I made a bit of a mistake, alright. How about I just take the ship and deliver the ore, and we won't have any sort of problem at all. Just don't hurt me. Look, I'm going now, see? There we are. Well, you appear to not be going, but I appreciate the sentiment. And job done. More people threatened. It's been a lot of threatening people, this colony. Seems to kind of all we do over here.
Decisions are better.
Spared me from having to make the extra payment. For that I thank you, the Untethered. Nice 1,000 gold. Is there anything else you want me to do for you while I'm here? The logs from the mines aren't adding up, the Untethered, ore is disappearing, and if my hunch is right, Orion Marin is the one making it disappear. Of course, if my hunch is right, we're going to need proof of his theft. Right, so... Ah, that's the guy whose house is like 100 lock level. I'm also betting that's the guy who was in the mine and unwilling to talk to me. And I'm actually just going to drop Elberoth Saber right on the floor. And equip maybe something better. All that waiting around, I've got my charges back on my Molag Bal's tails. Probably do with getting a smith. That's annoying, I probably should have made a smith there, because I do want to repair my stuff. Wrong house. Is this up here, the trader? Trader, lovely.
Here to choose.
Can you...
Selection.
No.
B.
Ooh, he's got 10,000 gold. He's not a bad trader. He's got a nice little house here. Nothing special in his inventory, so... we shall continue on. Lock level 100. I'm going to have to... just quickly get out of town so I can rest and get my nice little spells back. Right, so a check round here. So... There's ore that's been going missing. Have a look in some of these sacks. That's just alchemy stuff. I guess we could talk to him directly, but I assumed he'd just have like a bunch of ebony ore hiding in his house. Another door around here. Level 100 chest. Conveniently a bed I can sleep in, though. Nothing in that chest. Alright. Ah, maybe I have to talk to him directly. I don't think I'm getting... Don't think I'm getting what I'm looking for in his house. Right, that's fine. We already know where he is. He's just a little bit in the mine. Right, here we are, standing ominously in a big room by yourself. Let's talk. Earthian Marin, that's you. That's me, I know. Ooh, what can I talk to you about? Maybe Falco? He's not really the boss, but he's the one everyone listens to. Should be around here somewhere, hard at work. Right, so... I'm not really getting any option to ask you. He wants me to bring him proof of the theft. Alright, I can't get anything else from him. Maybe I missed a dialogue option while talking to Falco. Or maybe I missed something in his house, although I'm pretty sure I had a look through the whole house. Let's talk about good old Marin again. I won't reveal where the information came from, but I can tell you I believe he's hiding the ore in a chest in his house until he can offload it for someone else. I want you to find that chest and get the ore from it. You'll need this key to get into his home. Right, I'm betting that's the 100 locked chest that had nothing in it. Is it? It's got nothing in it. The chest in Marin's house is empty. Alright, kind of annoying that I had to talk to you before I could progress the quest, but good enough. So, yeah, assignment. I don't have proof. What? My information was very reliable. It may be that he was tipped off by someone. I don't claim to have a monopoly on spying here at Raven Rock. Well, if we don't have any evidence, then we'll just have to catch him red-handed. He should be in the mine. Follow him and see if he does anything suspicious. Be careful to not be seen by anyone, as they could alert him to your presence. Right, that'll be fine. There's no one else in the mine, unless the game's gonna, like, teleport some guys in. But usually there's no one. I'm very, very sneaking. There he is. I'm following in the mines. I'm not supposed to be seen by anyone. Great. Well, I can see him. He appears to be just standing there, not moving. I'll cast Sneak for the sake of it. Is he going to do anything? I might wait an hour just to see if he moves. He appears to not be moving. Am I not, like, close enough to activate it? I don't want to get seen by him is the issue. But he appears to not be doing much. Somehow he's still not seeing me, according to the... Aha! I just have to get close enough. Alright, I'll sort of hide behind. Although, as we know, I've been looking around this mine and I didn't see anything suspicious. So, I'm gonna have to stop sneaking because it's... There he is. Hiding back there. Come on, Falco. Is he, like, waiting for me to... Ah, there is randomly new spawns of guys around here. This is like a proper stealth mission. Look at him in his little stupid sneak walk. I hope I don't look like that when I'm sneaking. There we are, in the ebony ore shipment room. What are you doing in here, Falco? Not Falco, the other one. I followed Ian Marin to the storage room where he has no business being. Alright. Do I watch him or am I supposed to, like, confront him? I'll confront him, why not?
There's a perfectly good explanation for this, I assure you.
Yeah, tell me what it is. You see, well, I was... Okay, fine, you caught me. But I swear I didn't want to do this. Carnius put me up to it. He said he'd kill me if I didn't steal as much ore as I could. Right, I'd believe that. Are we reporting to... Reporting to Falco? I heard your explanation. Go ask him if you don't believe me. Right, I might just do that. Right, Carnius, are you happy to admit to getting the guy to steal? Where would it be under here? Yes, Marin. He's a thief and clearly a liar as well. Oh, don't you worry, I'll take care of this personally, but I assure you I had nothing to do with it. I'm not sure I believe you.
Just leaves more from me.
Can I ask again, or are you just going to do the same? Yeah, same thing. Alright, I'm gonna head back to Falco then. Sort of explain him the situation and see what he thinks about it. Oh god, okay, I was just heading about Fort Frostmoss trying to find a bed to sleep in to get my magicka back. And been suddenly accosted by Gaia Artoria, the lady I was finding the smuggling ring with. Were you able to find the captain? What did those Nords have to say? I didn't find him. They don't know anything? I doubt that. You need to get closer. They're a cagey bunch. Go live among them, see what you can learn. You may have to stick with them for a long time, but you're up for it. I'll take care of things here. You keep an eye on those Nords. Get in good with them. Alright, thank you. I don't even know where you were. You're there.
Got to find the captain.
Right, that's fine.
Needs him.
I kind of was already doing that, but I'm glad I sort of got the update from her. There we are, nice little save, can finally go back to Falco. So, let's talk about our assignment. It would appear that the matter of Uryan Manor has been settled for us, the Untethered. He was found dead shortly after being locked up. Of course, I have no proof that he was murdered, and there was no witnesses. I'm sure Carnius had something to do with it, but I can't prove it. I don't dare accuse him of it. At least the thieving problem should stop, for now. You've done good work, the Untethered, thank you. That's really sad and depressing. Also, I didn't know we had a jail around here. I guess our next assignment, but yeah, what's to stop Carnius just getting one of the other elves to do it? I mean, now that Marin's dead, there's only like 4 people in this entire colony. Right, what's next for us? Don't have anything for you right now. We're concentrating on finishing up the current construction here at the site. Come find me when we're done with it. Alright, bit more waiting stuff, I guess. There we are, journal's been updated. Second stage of the construction's finished. Here to have some work. Something has gone horribly wrong with Sela Falvanim, and I need you to tend to him immediately. Is he the trader? I don't really recognise that name. I don't know what's gotten into him. Word is that he's been trying to fight anyone who walks into the bar. This just isn't like him at all. Find out what's been going on, see if you can settle him down. Alright, the Untethered, he's probably still in there. Ah, you made a little bar. I didn't know we were making a bar. This, must be this building. So, probably not one of the miners. Probably a new bartender we got in. Who's a bit hostile. Are you going in there? You are, aren't you? What have they told you to do? Please don't hurt my husband. I just don't know what's gotten into him. He's been sick lately, and I think he's tired. Tired of being old, tired of feeling useless. But I just don't know why he'd do this. Please make sure he's safe, the Untethered. I don't know what I'd do without him. Don't hurt him whatever you do. If he tries to fight you, don't fight back. He can't keep it up for long. Right, luckily we are a bit tanky, so can I talk to you more about your husband? Make sure he's alright. Don't think you're doing anything else. I will. I'll prepare my Charmazard in case he gets aggressive. You, I'm guessing. I suppose they've sent you to deal with me, haven't they? Well then, let's get this over with. You're not some kind of coward, are you? Come on and fight me. If I'm going to die, then I'm going out with a bang. Right, well, I'm not fighting you. Also, you're just gonna punch me. Stop fighting me and start getting charmed. Well, she just said just wait, so... Guess I'll put my weapons down, maybe talk to some people. Greetings the untethered, we've got beds and we've got food, either of those interest you. Food might. We've got the local fare, it's filling and priced to move. Local brews, Grief, Shein, Mazte and Sujama. Cheap and full of kick. I've got the good stuff here too, behind the counter. Cyrodiilic, Brandy and Flynn, but it ain't cheap. We don't carry skooma, and we don't like it used here. And we don't like Telvanni Bug Musk either. It clouds the mind and makes fools more foolish. Do you have any rumours for me? Alright, just be careful. Little secret. Tell me about Daedric Shrines. And then carry Cure Disease Potions. That's fine.
Please go ahead.
I'll just have a look around the bar in here while I'm being attacked. So this guy over here, I'm kind of stuck in a corner a bit. I guess a ton of people must have moved in during this phase. So anything from you? I heard there's a spot just to the south of us that always seems to have smugglers come ashore. There are other spots across the island that the smugglers like to use as camps.
Please, go ahead.
Right, just to the south of us, so is that something I've... Oh no, that's sort of like the river thing. What are you talking about? Have you stopped being annoying? Can't keep swinging, too tired. Just fight me, okay? Come on. Right, I've already spoken to your wife. I'm not going to hit you. Kill me, won't you? Just tell them you had no choice, that you had to defend yourself. I just don't want to live like this anymore. Well, I mean... I'm not fully against, like, euthanasia, but why do you want to die first? Why? Look at me, I'm an old man, my health is failing, I'm of no use in the mines, and I'm a burden to my family. I don't want to waste away in bed, don't you see? That's no way for a man to die. Right, let's talk about your wife for a second. My wife will be better off without me, whether she knows it or not. What, you think you know better? Well, I think your wife probably knows best of all, so you should probably be talking to her about this. This isn't your only option. At least talk to your wife first. I suppose you're going to try and tell me that my family is more important, right? Look, I don't want things to end like this, but I don't want R'hllora to have to see me wasting away in front of her. I don't want her to have to take care of me because I can't do it myself. Just kill me, won't you? Put an end to this. Well, I mean, ultimately, it is your decision, I guess, so... I'll do it. I'll make it a quick one. I'll put my frost pick on. Oh, I just had a thought. It would be incredibly cruel to soul trap him, wouldn't it? Because then he'd be like forced to live forever. Oh, that's really tempting, actually. Just for how like cartoonishly evil that is. I'm sorry. I've just had I've had a very evil idea. Your soul is coming with me. You're surprisingly tough for an old man. Alright, there we are. Oh, I can't soul trap humans, can I? Ah, so annoying. Can only soul trap gods. I've killed you though, which is good. People in the bar are mad. Ooh, an Altma. We've got all types here. You strolling about. Hello there, the untethered. You don't look like one of the natives, and I don't recall seeing you on the last ship from Vardenfell. Perhaps you're a mercenary. I'm here to do some research myself. Please join me for a drink. Ah, Cyrodiilic Brandy. That's... You're trying to butter me up, aren't you? Yes, research on the Falmer. Some call them snow elves, although I find that designation a gross oversimplification. You see, according to Norse legend, the Falmer are an elusive race of elves who dwell in cold, remote regions. They're usually blamed for any number of disasters, blizzards, missing children, you name it. The locals seem to think those vile, reichling ice creatures are the Falmer of legend. An insulting and absurd notion if there ever was one. Here, please, have another drink. More Cyrodiilic Brandy. Right, I'm with you. Luckily, I have the gift of foresight and have seen Falmers in Skyrim, so I know that they're not the Reiklings. The Reiklings, the Snow Elves of legends, preposterous. You see, I believe the Falmer really existed, centuries ago. They were elves, just like the Altmer, Dunmer, or Bosmer. Then they just faded away. They bred with other elven races and ceased to exist as an identifiable culture. It's very likely that these Falmer are an important part of elven ancestry. The Untethered, your glass is almost empty. I have long believed that I, Arthelor, have the blood of Falmer running through my veins. I'm on a journey of self-discovery, the Untethered. I wish to know who I am and where I came from. I'm hoping that if I find some evidence of the Falmer's existence, I will better understand myself and my past. But alas, I'm a noble, not an adventurer. That's why I've come to this establishment. I'm hoping to hire an explorer to do some of the more physical work. Another drink? Right, I'm wondering if he might ask us to go to the barrow of the Snow Prince. Because we've already been there, we do already have a shield, so maybe that's enough. Listen, the Untethered, you seem like an able sort, and you did politely listen to my ramblings. Would you be interested in helping me with my research? I need someone to do a bit of exploring and investigating. I'll pay you, of course, with some gold up front. Are you interested? Yeah, of course I am. I need you to investigate Solstheim's ancient sites. Burial barrows, standing stones, whatever that sort of thing. Who knows what information they hold. Here's 200 gold for travelling expenses, equipment, or whatever else you may need. If you find any solid evidence of the Falmer's existence, bring it back here to me. Right. I have, actually. Have you found any evidence of the Falmer here on Solstheim? Yeah, an ancient set of armour and a spear in Jolgir Barrow. There was a book as well, The Fall of the Snow Prince. The description of the title character is very interesting. Fall of the Snow Prince, you say? Fascinating, let me see it. Yes, amazing. By my Falmer ancestors, you've done it, the Untethered. The account in this book is remarkable. Reiklings indeed. I don't see how this Snow Prince could have been anything else but a Falmer, do you? Splendid, splendid. You're a credit to explorers everywhere, the Untethered. Here's the gold as promised, and thank you. Right, is that the end of your quest? Is there anything else I can do for you? The Untethered, wonderful to see you again. I'm afraid I'll be leaving shortly, however. I'm heading off to Skyrim. You see, after a drink or three, I have renewed confidence in my quest now, thanks to you. And I am eager to see what I may discover in the Nord's homeland. Farewell, and keep exploring. Great, I mean, that was a very quick and easy quest. I'm glad I found you. Just rooms up here to stay in. I won't bust down anyone's doors right now. Right, might as well tell this woman out here her husband's dead.
I'm listening.
Dralora, you get away from him. You killed my husband. Do I have anything else to... No. I mean, that's fair. He is dead, but you know what? I have moral superiority in that I know I'm right. And, you know, if he wanted to die in battle instead of withering away, go for it. I finished the assignment. Have you calmed down Selva Favelnim, the Untethered? I would say yes. He's pretty permanently relaxed now. He's dead. This is not at all what I wanted. I realised you had to defend yourself, but I had hoped this could be resolved peacefully. What's done is done, I suppose. At least the matter is settled. Alright, anything else I can help out with? Something has happened in the mine. The men have unearthed a burial cavern. But it's unlike any we've seen before. There's some sort of ice in there that they can't break through. I want you to find out what it is. There are some Nords that live just south of where the Harstad and Isilid rivers meet. Go talk to the one named Graring, see if he can tell you anything. Ah, more advances on the Stalheim. So, south of where the rivers meet. I don't think I've been there. Graring, some kind of outcast from Nord society here on the island. I don't know the details, nor do I care to. I understand he can be found just south of where the river divides, south of the stone bridge that crosses it. Right, stone bridge that crosses it. I know exactly where that is. Hold on. I need to check. Did you say where two rivers? The junction of the Harstad and Isilid rivers to the northeast of here. Oh, Ooh, it's kind of hard to tell. This map's kind of zoomed out, but this looks like there's a faint river running here. And a river running here. It's kind of hard to see on the map, but I'm assuming, so south of the bridge, we want to go here-ish. So that seems fine. We can just head over there. I'll end it here. Next time we will try and find this guy to get us through the Stalheim. I'm not sure how happy the wolves will be in the Nords will be in helping us, just because, you know, they did put it there intentionally to like protect the dead, so I'm not quite sure they'd be happy to just, you know, break it for a mining company. Anyway, I mean, I guess we'll see. Thank you for watching.